All right, we come in the air with a live look in Washington, D.C. The House is expected to vote very shortly on a bill that would end the government shutdown. Republican leaders say they are confident this will pass.
This shutdown is now in its 43rd day, the longest in U.S. history. And Denver 7 continues to track the effects this shutdown is having in a number of areas, including air travel and SNAP benefits.
All right, big night this Wednesday evening. We're glad you're with us. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Porter. We have team coverage for you tonight. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta is following the changes SNAP recipients will see once the shutdown finally ends. And we'll check in with her in just a moment.
All right, first to Adria Arejita live at DIA as the air travel snarls continue. And Adria, we just found out the FAA says it will freeze flight reductions at the current 6%.
Yeah, and that's because the Department of Transportation says they've seen a rapid decline in air traffic controller callouts. And here at DIA, for example, experts say those impacts haven't been as bad as they could have been. I want to give you a look at what wait times look like right here. They just went up just by a few minutes, 3 to 7 minutes. But even so, the airport has been fairly quiet today. We've been here for a good chunk of the day. As far as delays and cancellations, there are 67 delays right now, 88 cancellations, something that's been a surprise for travelers today.
LAX was not very busy, weirdly, and TSA only took 5 minutes. And then when I got here, we're about half an hour ahead of our schedule.
I spoke with MSU Denver aviation expert Chad Kendall, who explained this phenomenon to me. He says Denver International Airport is actually at an advantage given our airspace, since we're not competing with any other major airports nearby, which means it's generally been smooth sailing for travelers who haven't gotten their flights canceled, that is. Now, he estimates airlines will need about 24 to 48 hours to get back to normal. But when it comes to getting federal workers, especially those air traffic controllers, back to normal, that could take a little extra time.
We were already in a staffing shortage of air traffic controllers before the shutdown. This may have just exacerbated that just a little bit. So I expect within the weeks after the government reopens that we still see pockets of delays at busy airports during peak times.
That's why if you're traveling anytime soon, it's important to keep checking your airline for any possible delays or cancellations. Reporting live at DIA, Adria Arejita, Denver 7.
It's better to stay informed. Thank you, Adria, for that report.